Okay, so I have no other inspirational ideas than to, just do what people do sometimes, like on YouTube anyway. They like have all these like videos talking about media and stuff, so I thought I would go ahead and just talk about some myself. More specifically, I'm going to be talking about some of those quote unquote creepy and disturbing commercials that aired on one channel or the other, because they had lasting effects on people, especially the more extreme ones. But thank goodness we're not talking about those, because when people would view those, they would be like traumatized to the max, I bet. Like I would be traumatized. But it's just keeping my sanity in check that we don't talk about those. I mean, sometimes I'm just looking for jump scares in these videos, which there will be, or they'll just be like sudden, like weird, unexpected things to happen, literally popping right in front of the camera, but that's it. But nonetheless, it's time to go count down from what I think are the 5 creepy commercials that literally are not the creepiest, but there's 5 out of many that I actually have a fascination with. And yes, I have a fascination with this stuff. Don't be so harsh on me. I love disturbing media, but not like jump scares, okay? Cut me some slack. Smokey Bear, if you knew it was me, would you have listened?
I know a place that's peaceful and quiet. A place where animals play. It's called the forest, but every year we start forest fires. A careless match or cigarette and poof, fire. So the next time you're in the forest, be extra careful, okay?
If you knew it was me, would you have listened?
Not that disturbing. The only mild part is that the face of the human just gets ripped off and like literally just like turned into the bear that we know and love from the company. But would you still have listened to him if he had supposedly done those good deeds? How much is that doggy?
Please give us £1, or we'll have to pull the trigger.
For some reason, I almost have this like aching hatred for people who make these disturbing commercials in Britain. I don't know why. It's people like them are more likely to use guns, especially against dogs. I don't know though. This one is a little more up there than the Smokey Bear one. I do not like when they do this to animals. This has to be very effective. I know that for sure. That is one of the few things I know about this. Seeing my beloved favorite animal ever, just having a revolver or a magnum just being pointed at them. Like, no, that's worse than human murder. Like, I'm sorry. I mean, I have to compare those two, but both are just terrible in their own ways. Like, equivalent to each other. Oh my gosh. But with that regard, definitely very effective for people who just adore animals and want to see the light of day. Julie. Now for this one, I am going to have to censor a bit just in case I get in the brink of demonetization. So if you want to see the full one, uncensored, it's online, definitely.
Like most victims, Julie knew her killer. It was her son. He wasn't wearing his seatbelt. After crushing her to death, he sat back down. Think about wearing a seatbelt.
Hooray, our first commercial with violence. That is just awesome, isn't it? Okay, that was sarcasm. Definitely beats the last two, because there's violence in the commercial to represent what happens if you aren't very careful when driving on the road. It's that simple. Very effective for most, again, who really are healthy and really care about their lives. Like, they don't want the bad things that happen to themselves or others. So this commercial, I mean, albeit graphic, could help them and will help them and will help me too if I look back at it. Hip choice. Oh, a drug commercial. Hooray, I'm very excited to see what will happen to these children. They're children and not adults getting drugs from adults. Well, just see for yourself.
Hey, you ever thought about taking drugs?
I don't know. Well, I never really thought about it.
Think hard. The first hit's free, but you find me when you need more. The choice is yours.
What do you think? Nah, this jerk's not worth the time.
A message from Concerned Children's Advertisers.
Oh my flabbing gosh. Insert my eyes joke from SpongeBob here. Like, what the heck are those eyes? Are those drug addict eyes? I mean, who am I kidding? Yes, they are. I know someone who did drugs before, and I never want to stumble upon those crappy things in my life. Oh, sorry, the commercial. There was an alternate version of this where instead of showing his eyes, which are undoubtedly the most disturbing aspect of the commercial, I forgot to mention, he just turned back around in the trance without even showing the eyes. Yeah, there was a lot of backlash with that, and I can kind of understand why. Kids would be probably startled, thinking they should be more scared of the eyes than they should be scared of drugs. No, still a very, very effective commercial. Ventriloquist.
Who can tell me? Hands up. 9 times 8. Sally, do you know the answer? Shush.
Do you want to come by my house after school?
Nah.
Sally, you're not eating again. What's wrong?
I'm fine. Can I go now?
Thousands of children desperately need somebody to turn to. Call now and help us be there for them.
Why do people even think that it's fun and amusing to just abuse children in any sort of way? Do you see that face on the ventriloquist puppet? That is the face of despair, like just wants to cry for help, but simply cannot because she's being controlled by the I hope it's not abuse. Just what is this guy's motive if this was real, which I don't know if this is real. I mean, most PSAs were just made to like stop something or promote the like diminishing of something, but like I don't know. I mean, regardless of the point there, that guy, I wouldn't want to hang around with him either. Like child abuse, any sort. I'm just trying to stay not family friendly. I'm just trying to stay tolerable on this channel so YouTube ain't gonna get mad. But like, this is ridiculous. Like, this is one of the worst for me. I could say with this one, definitely on point with the ranking. Dude, it's literally almost like gonna be 1 a.m. Like, I'm just recording this video. I'm gonna have to schedule this for like 6 to 7 a.m. or something, because I just can't upload this while people are sleeping. That would be rude, and I would just be giving them notifications that they just don't want. But yeah, let me know which commercial out of these, or even ones that you've seen somewhere else, are just the worst for you. Definitely me, I have multiple choices, but definitely just not stricken to just one in particular, because a bunch of them could fit the criteria for the most disturbing and creepiest commercial of them all. But do leave a like on the video. It does help me out tremendously, and I haven't said that in like a while, I don't think, or I just don't remember it because I barely post on YouTube anymore. Woohoo! But I am getting back to videos. Thank you so much for watching.